Hey, how's it going? How's it going? It's I here, TJ. Yeah, I am just coming straight live from M5 Property Addicts, and today we're going to be talking anything and everything around real estate. And for some of you, you don't know me. I do real estate in South Africa, and I just wanted to say to you, good evening. How's it going? And tonight we're going to be speaking briefly around why people fail in real estate. Is it true? People buy properties and they don't make money out of it. Have you lost money in property? And are you fed up in property? That's I just want us to talk about that because I think it's a bone of contagious that we need to be talking about. It's the big elephant in the room that we should be talking about, like is it good to invest in property at all? These are the many questions that are out there that people might be thinking about. They want to get into real estate. Or potentially, hold on, you already have maybe five, six properties, and none of them are cash flowing. So the question here is now that we need to be asking ourselves is it you or is it property? Eh? I know. So I almost want to say, if there is other people out there that are making money out of property and you are not making money in property, that means that you are failing. Oh, no. It's not your fault. It is the property that you bought. Okay, who bought it? You bought it, isn't? So I think it's a bad thing for us to realize that we have done something and it's not going to be profitable, but we stick with it. Like, how many of you, like, I'm talking to you, yes, you, the fact that you bought a property and it's not giving you money, like, who does that? Like, why would you want to do that? I I don't know. Yeah, it's a difficult question conversation for us to have on why you'd own a property and you wouldn't be making an income. But I came up with a number of reasons to see why people would fail in properties, like why people would make no money at all in property, right? Well, if I lost money, oh yeah, I have plenty of times. But am I doing good? Yes, I'm doing good. So I am doing what I call, I'm doing more properties and I'm doing good at it, but I'm also losing in some of my spaces. But am I losing in all of them? No, I'm not, right? So my level of doing properties is my properties that are doing very well is that much, and I'm only losing this much, right? For some people, it's like this. It's the other way around. This is how much they're losing, and this is how much they're winning. Or maybe it doesn't even exist. They're not even winning at all. What could be the reason of that? There are many reasons why people would fail in property. And I want us to go through these reasons actually. And I want to join you. I just want to say to you, if you are watching me, wherever you're watching me from, welcome, welcome. You can click on the comments there. Tell me some of the reasons why you think people fail in property. Well, the first one that I thought about is that, and this was one of my biggest problems, I was actually afraid. So because I was afraid, I just went to buy properties and I didn't buy properties understanding the in-depth of, can you actually make property profitable? I didn't know that. I was afraid of even the debt itself. So fear caught me, and I kept on telling myself that in 5 years time, in 20 years time, I'm going to make property. Because you go and buy a property and you think that in 10 years or 20 years time, that's when you're going to pay it off. So it's good. So subsidizing or putting in money into the property, it's good because you're going to make money when you finish off paying the bond. That's rubbish. That is total rubbish. I want us to talk about it today. I don't want you to be in a property and be thinking about the future that you are going to get an income in the future. Why are you not getting that income today? From day number one, why are you not making that profit? Right? So there was fear, and I sorted that out with fear. And how did I remove the fear? Well, I started learning. So everyone needs to learn. You gotta learn how to do these things. And how do you learn? In the description at the bottom there, you can check out a website, actually a link where you too can start learning. So if you've never been to any learning experience at all about property, I'm inviting you. On the 17th of July, this coming Saturday at 10 o'clock, I'm going to have a webinar and I want you to come with. What am I going to be teaching in that webinar? Simple. How do you make property? How do you make profit in property? That's all I'm going to be teaching. Very simple. Nothing else. Okay? But here's another thing. A lot of people actually lose money because they went to teachers that were fake teachers. Who are these people that I'm talking about? I'm talking about going out there to someone else who says, I can teach you how to do property, and they've never bought a property in their life. They don't even know the process. They are learning from a book somewhere, and they are regurgitating information to you that you don't find time to go and read. And those people, they call themselves coaches, mentors, whatever the case could be. And you go ahead, you spend your hard-earned money, and you are failing. You go back to the same people and you ask for help. This is what's happening. This is what's happening. They can't help you. Why can they not help you? You can't give what you don't have. It's like a woman. If a woman is out there, she got a baby, for her to breastfeed, it means that she got milk. So she's gonna feed the baby. There is no way you can come to a man and you say, can you breastfeed the baby? The man doesn't have milk. It doesn't exist. So why are you going to a male and say, I want some milk? And that's what you're thinking is your property game. This is why you're failing. This is why people are failing. It's the wrong teachers that they're going to. I've been doing property for a while, and I've done property, and I show you what I'm doing. I show you what I've done, and sometimes I even show you what I'm going to do. Yeah. Look, guys, I'm not player hating on people that are starting off their game, teaching you because they learn one or two things. All I'm just saying is be careful when you're out there. Make sure that you're being taught with the right teachers. Not everybody is a teacher. There are fake teachers out there, right? What is the other reason why people are failing? Well, it's negligence. Yeah, I said it, negligence. So I don't want to say that, hey, I'm the God here or I'm the guru, I'm doing successful around it. This was one of my biggest problems in my first 1 year to 2 years of being in property. Negligence. What do I mean by that? You're managing your property management from an Excel spreadsheet. So you're sending invoices from an Excel spreadsheet. You can't even track how much money this person paid you 3 months ago versus today. You can't track it, right? Okay, great. If you're tracking it on Excel, high five to you. But the bottom line is that what I'm talking about here is, are you spending the time to actually dive into all of this so that you don't create the negligence that I'm talking about, right? I've bought properties that have not been paid for their rates and taxes. Rates and taxes, they just go on, escalate and escalate and escalate, and the municipality comes and close them. When they close them, what happens? The tenants don't pay rent. When the tenants don't pay rent, what happens? They hijack the property. And then comes TJ. I get there, I'm like, what's the problem? You see, but you were getting rent, so why didn't you pay for your rates and taxes? Negligence. Yeah. So I buy the property, I go and solve the problem, and now it's my property, right? Now, all of these reasons, you could be saying, yo, TJ, so how can I work it around? Very simple. You need to learn how to do these things. And that's why I'm saying I'm inviting you on Saturday to come through onto my webinar where we're going to be sharing how you can create a successful business. This is not about where you need to be learning how to go and buy a property, how to flip a property. No, it's about learning how to create a business. On top of that business is properties. On top of that property, that's paying you. You are making money, cash flow from day number one. And that's what we're going to be teaching you. So, is this really for everyone? No, really, it's not. You know, if you're wanting to start and you're saying, TJ, I want to start, I've never done this before, then the webinar is for you. If you know me, right? If you know me, what I have done in the last couple of 4 or 5 years, then, and you got the burning desire in you to do it also, I want you to come in, right? I want you to come in on the 17th, on Saturday, 10 o'clock, right? It's going to be online. It's for free. You don't have to pay anything, right? Okay. Now, here's the other thing that we're going to be talking about. Over and above that, there is something else that we need to be talking about. So I'm not going to teach you about setting up a business. Anyone can do that. You can go and do that by yourself at CIPC. But it's about running a successful business in property. I've been doing that for the last 5 years plus. And I think with what we have built, with my partners, some of them that are on board with me, I can be able to teach you so that these problems that we spoke about earlier on, they're not a problem. You can be killing, right? But you're not killing for me. You're killing for yourself. You're killing for your generation. You're killing for people that love you. So if you're not doing this, right? I mean, if you don't want to come, I get it. Maybe you don't want to come. I get it. Okay. But what about the people that love you? Have you ever thought about what kind of legacy you're leaving behind? Have you ever thought about it? Property is one of those assets that you can leave behind and it will stay on for generations. You're probably staying in a house, maybe it's about 10 years, 20 years old, 30, or even 50 years old. Check to see how old your house is, right? And out of that, your generation, the second generation from you, they are going to appreciate you. Say, Papa bought this property. Malume, so and so. Oh, like this goes beyond you guys. And that's why I'm saying you need to come through, start learning if you don't have a business at all. Guys, everyone needs to have a side hustle today. I'm not saying that this business is going to do amazing, wonderful things like I'm doing, but if you listen, yes, you're going to get it. But I just want you to start. And I want you to start with maybe one property, jump on to 2, maybe 3, maybe 4, maybe 5. Maybe beat me at my 200 tenants. Beat me. Yeah. Maybe you can beat me at 350 students. And you can grow your empire. Whoever you are, whether you're a guy, whether you're a female, I said you need to start. So that's the first group of people that I'm talking to. But I want to speak to another group of people. And this group of people now is, you know what, TJ? I've already have 3 properties. I've got a townhouse and another townhouse and the house that I'm staying in. And I'm not making money. And now you are saying that you can make money. You can. I am making money. I left my job. Maybe it's about 2.5 years now. I left my job. I am unemployable now. Yeah. No. I didn't say I'm unemployed. Unemployable. Right? For the fact that I'm unemployable, it's a choice not being employed. Because my business can afford to carry me. So the fact that you are doing property in the wrong way, it doesn't mean that you can't learn new skills to turn it around. And that's why I'm saying, come through. I'll teach you how to do it. Free of charge. All right? So let's make a date. Make sure that on Saturday, you got nothing that you're doing in the morning. Save round about in 2 hours. Save round about 2 hours. Okay. And then me and you together with my team, we're going to dive in on how best you can start your property business, how best you can scale it. I want people that are going to start the business or people that already have the business and scale it. What do I mean by scaling it? Your problem right now is potentially lying in the space of you don't know how to grow the business. Okay? I'm in 5 cities now, guys. 5 cities. I'm soon going into my 6th city. I'm scaling the business. I understand how to do it. If you want to go far, go with people that have been there. And that's what I'm offering to you. So don't forget, Saturday, 10 o'clock, reserve around about 2 hours. Let's go. I want to give you all I got to make sure that you can get to the next mile. Is that good? Okay, awesome stuff. I will see you then. Good night. We'll chat later. Cheers. All right. Okay. Love this, man. Love this.